If you're a parent and you're trying to teach your kid how to read or become a better reader, this video is for you. I'm going to be sharing the things I did to actually help our kids start reading sentences, reading signs, reading movie titles, reading what's on my phone. Two of our children don't know how to read yet. So the 5 things I'm sharing today are things I'm actively doing and will continue to do because they actually worked. When we were trying to teach our first kid how to read and we were deciding to homeschool, I went straight into finding a reading curriculum, and I realized doing the curriculum wasn't really working. The first thing I would do is read at least 1 to 2 books aloud with them, either in the morning before they go to school or before you start your day, or at nighttime. You can even do it at the lunch table, breakfast table, dinner table. Read all kinds of books with them. Go to the library, browse things that you think look interesting. If they're old enough, you can just let them browse and pick out things that look interesting to them. The next thing I would do is have physical flashcards with individual sounds on them. And it's important that it's a physical copy. You don't have to buy any, but that's always funner with colors. And I even have made my own flashcards with just index cards and writing them on there with marker. You just want to have the 1 letter per card. And this is so that you can teach them the letter sounds. And I'll leave a video linked below to show you how to properly teach the sound when you're starting off. You can even use this video and play that on the screen for them while they're eating breakfast, during their morning routine. You can put it on your phone or put it on the tablet. It's really quick, simple, and easy, but you need to know how to properly say the sound so that you can teach and help correct them if they're not saying it right. One of the things I did early on before I started looking into all of this was I was teaching my kid the letters like A, B, C. A is for apple, B is for bear, C is for car. And he was able to identify this is A, this is B. But when it came to actually reading words like cat with A in the middle and a C, he knew that it was CAT, but he just couldn't put it together. But doing it this way really helped him make the connection of, oh, I have to sound out this word. That's why you want to focus on teaching the letter sounds first. The third thing I would do is make it fun and play games with it. So it's important to have flashcards or have something physical. You can do a search and find where maybe you write the letter on a sticky note or use those flashcards and tape them around the room, those 3 to 4 or 2 to 3 sounds that you're working on, tape them around the room, say the sound, and have them go run and find it. Go find it. Or you can play a game like just spreading the letters out on the floor and have them jump on the sounds. You know that especially if you have littles and even just any early elementary school kid, movement is so important. Making it fun and engaging, playing games, challenging them really helps them make that connection of what you're trying to teach them. The fourth thing I would do is start to collect or have a small collection of 3-letter objects, whether it's toys or physical things that match with the letter sounds. For example, if you're teaching the letter C, I would have a can. Can is a 3-letter simple CVC word, k, a, n, and you can hold up a can when you're teaching C, and then you can start to say, man, can. Which one? And hold up that letter sound. Which one starts with k? And have them start to think. If they're not at that point where they're talking or responding to you, you can show them how you would do it. K, can. Man. K, man? No, can. The fifth thing I would do is make it simple and short, 10 to 15 minutes, and be consistent every single day. Make sure you start to make learning a part of your everyday routine. When you're getting out stuff for dinner, you may have a fork in your hand. Fork. What does this start with? What sound? Let them answer you. Or cup. Cup. What sound does cup start with? And let them start to understand. It doesn't mean you have to do this whole routine every day where you're reading a book and teaching their letters and showing them, but it is 10 to 15 minutes a day. I'm sure you can find ways to spread it out or break it up over the day. It doesn't have to be done in one sitting. So I would just make sure you do what's consistent for you, what works for your family, and start to weave it into your everyday life. Now, here's some notes about this process. Stay encouraged. It doesn't matter what your journey looks like or your child's journey looks like to reading, but the fact that you clicked on this video lets me know that you can and will help them accomplish all their goals. The other thing is, if your child isn't repeating back to you, you can focus on 2 to 3 sounds a week or every couple of days. Go to the next set of sounds until you've gone through all of them. If they are at the place where they can repeat, you want to move to the next set of sounds once you can hold up the letter sound and they know it without you saying it first. So if you hold up M and they say S, S, then you can move on to the next set of sounds or add an additional letter. If you've recently gone through this process of teaching your kid how to read, let us know in the comments below what exactly worked for you. Did your kid just pick it up by reading? Did you do some of this, all of this, a combination like me? Or are you still in that process of really getting them to the point where they're just reading everything? If you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. And the most important reminder that I can give you is that every kid truly is on their own journey, own timing. Some kids talk sooner than others, some walk later than others. I have 4 kids. Everybody's done things at all different times. It didn't get sooner with each one. Everyone is really, truly different. And so I hope you give yourself grace in this area, give your child grace, and just keep loving them throughout the process. I hope you enjoy. And if you do these things, let me know in the comment. I would really appreciate your feedback and just want to know, how's it going for you? Did this work? Did it help you? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.